Today, it's an important one. And we all know what that means. That means we're unboxing, I think, the biggest Hermès haul I've ever done. Ever. As you can probably tell, this trip to Paris in December was quite successful for both Ralph and I. I got some amazing things that were on my wish list for so long. And honestly, I cannot believe that I got this lucky. When I show you, you're going to kind of understand, but I just really could not believe that I got this lucky. And not only did I get lucky, Ralph got lucky as well. So in this unboxing, not only you're going to see what I got, but you're also going to see what Ralph got. As always, I have already opened the boxes because some boxes I was forced to open during the tax returns, because that's what happens sometimes. Quite unfortunate. I literally, like, when the officer was telling me, like, please open up the boxes and show me what's in it, they just basically need to do that to make sure that what you're getting the tax back for is actually leaving the country and is like with you. So when he asked me to open the box, I'm like, no, please, I need to film an unboxing video. He's like, no, you need to unbox it for me now. So that's what happened. But yeah, we got over it. Having said that, I don't know which item is in which box. So as I'm opening these boxes, again, as usual, I will be equally surprised as you are. We're gonna start with the first box. Let's see. I actually think this is Ralph's because they basically gave us extra shoelaces for his shoes. Basically, Ralph got really lucky, honestly, with his shoes. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. They fit his style quite a lot. They're just, as you can tell, so gorgeous. This is one of my favorites. I don't know which I prefer, this one or the white one, but this is absolutely gorgeous. I think it's such a chic shoe. So if you're looking for shoes for your husband or your partner or your boyfriend, I think you should really very much consider these because they're absolutely gorgeous. This is the first shoe. I think the second shoe will also be Ralph's. I have a feeling it is. It is, because I can see again the extra laces that they've put in these boxes. And this is very similar to what I just showed you, but in a different color. And this is my absolute favorite thing that he got. This is so gorgeous. I love the details. I love the little H on the side. I love the Hermès here. I just think it's so gorgeous. And it's the perfect shoe for men. It's very understated. It's not overworn because they're not easy to come across, specifically these models. So yeah, I just love that he has these two pairs now to sport and style. And something about Ralph is that it's so hard for him to like something, specifically shoes. Like, his style is a bit like very classic. And if he finds something that he likes, I feel like I will go to the ends of the earth to get it for him, which is what happened when it comes to these shoes. We were actually in Paris the first day around, and they were like, look, like, we can't find your size, maybe try again tomorrow, because they do get stock on a daily basis. But the thing is, we just don't know what kind of stock they get, from which size, from which styles, etc. So we did go back for the second day, and I was like, please let them have the sizes. Initially, we just wanted the black one, but when we came back the second day, we saw the white one as well, and we're like, oh my god, why get one when you can get two? So that's exactly what happened. Now, this is what I got, and this is a very special piece. I think this is going to be the next sheep, in the sense that they're kind of like not going to be overworn by everyone. When they get overworn by everyone, it's just going to be so hard to find them. Because I was in Paris in November and I was offered these shoes, and I, for some reason, said no. For some weird reason. Ever since I learned my lesson, you never say no to anything you're offered, because everything at Hermès ends up being a good purchase for some reason. So anyways, I saw them in November. They offered them to me in November, and I was like, no, because I had something similar in my closet, which are the L'European and Babouche. But then when I came back to Dubai, and I was like, why the hell did I say no? I was like, my next purchase has to be these mules. So yes, they're mules, but they're not just any mules. They're the perfect mules for the winter and the summer season, in my opinion. I think they're such a cool shoe. As you can tell here, like, there's a little H logo here, which I think makes this very beautiful. And I just love the all black look. I think it's just very cool and very rock and roll, which I'm very into these days. So it's like a nice twist on all the shoes that I have. All of the Hermès shoes specifically that I have are a bit more classic, a bit more like classy and simple and elegant. This is a bit like a cooler shoe, and I was actually wearing like a black coat and like a dark outfit when I was trying these on, and they looked so gorgeous. What I love about them is that you can wear them both in the summer and in the winter. Like in the summer with like a pair of shorts, honestly, when you're like doing errands or whatever, it's absolutely gorgeous, or even with a pair of jeans. But in the winter is when they shine, and if you're going to like a really cold place, you can even wear them with like socks or tights, and I think they're just really, really cool. So next thing that I want to show you is this little box, and we all know for Hermès, the smaller the box, the better. And I've already opened these boxes. I was specifically excited about this one because I think it's really, really, really so cool. Like the ring, this is obviously a ring. If you know, you know. And this is not just any ring. I think it's the coolest ring. One of the coolest rings out there, at least, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I already have the Chandon rings, which I'm wearing here, which I showed you in my last unboxing video, but this one specifically I just fell in love with because I just think it's really, really gorgeous. I don't know, I love the shape, I love how you can wear it in multiple fingers, and I just think it's really, 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 really cool. And I'm very much into silver jewelry recently. I just think it's such a cool color. I've always been into gold jewelry, but most recently I noticed that actually for my skin tone, silver jewelry really, really matches me very well. So I'm kind of like getting used to the idea of mixing metals, because I feel like as women, you're not really used to mixing metals. Not as women, actually, I am not really used to mixing metals because I just don't prefer it, but sometimes it gets really, really cool, and I just love the freedom of not worrying about gold and silver hardware, which is something that I always like worrying about and I always think about. Now we come to the serious stuff. Now we come to the rare stuff, the things that I could not believe I got, the things that made me happy all throughout the holidays. Call me materialistic, call me superficial, that is the truth, okay? And I think if any girl is as obsessed as I am, is completely gonna understand what I mean. So what I am about to show you is a jewelry piece, another jewelry piece. I've actually been obsessed with Hermès jewelry. I think everything is so chic, and what I love about Hermès specifically is that it's just such a combination between classic pieces and like cool pieces. Like for example, the ring that I just showed you is such a classic piece for Hermès. It's a classy piece as well. It's very chic, but at the same time it's very cool and rock and roll. Like it's not like boringly classic, it's just classic with an edge, which is something that I absolutely love and I try to incorporate in my style quite a lot. This necklace, and it is a necklace, is exactly what I was just saying. It's a classic piece, but at the same time it's a cool rock and roll piece. Without further ado, I'm gonna show you what's in this box. It is a very, very, very special and rare piece, and when my lovely, lovely, lovely SA showed me this, I honestly could not believe my eyes. And I got this the first day in Paris. I actually went to my SA and I was like, look, I'm looking for something cool, like anything cool that you think I'd like. If you have this necklace, I obviously absolutely would be thrilled and so excited, and like it would be one of the happiest days ever. And she was like, I'm gonna see what I can do and I'm gonna come back. So she came back with this piece and I was like, what? I know it's a lot, and I know it's not everything in life, and it's really not everything in life, but genuinely, these things really do make me happy as a person. It's just a hobby. It's an expensive hobby, but it's a hobby, and it makes me very happy. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to show you what's in this box. I'm absolutely in love with it. As I mentioned, it is another instance where it's the perfect combination between classic and edgy and cool. I think this is so, so, so gorgeous. It's such a versatile piece. It is definitely a necklace, so I would love to layer it. You could also wear it as a bracelet. You could also wear it as a back chain. It is just so gorgeous. I think it elevates every single outfit if you were to wear it with an outfit. And again, it's just like, if you know, you know. It's a piece that's, and again, it's just a piece that's, and again, it's just a piece that is very, very specific and very rare. And it's not like very heavy on logos, which is one thing that I really appreciate about Hermès. They're never heavy on logos. And this is another instance of that. I love the way it's displayed as well. And actually, I just noticed that there's a little pocket here. So technically, if I wanted to protect my piece, I would just put these little chains inside the pocket, which opens here. And basically, if I were to store this in my closet, I would just remove this and then store it this way, and then obviously cover it with the pouch that I just showed you guys. Every time I remember that I own this, I I'm in disbelief, honestly. I'm actually in disbelief. Now that the jewelry and the shoe section is finished, we're gonna go through the last bit of this unboxing, and it is the most important part of this unboxing. And I think you know what I'm talking about. I think you know what I mean. It's a bag. It's actually a bag. And it's not just any bag. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous bag. Case in point, I think I have the most lovely and kind and beautiful SA, and actually beautiful, she's actually beautiful, SA in the entire world. After she presented that necklace to me, she was kind enough to get me a leather appointment, and I could not believe my luck. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of background. During my appointment, I was obviously asked, what size do you want? Sorry, what model do you want, what size do you want, what leather do you want, etc, etc. And I was very specific about what model, the size, the leather, etc. For the leather, I was like, I want something very neutral, black, a taupe, gold maybe. I'm just like into neutrals, and I explained that my wardrobe is just filled with blacks and whites and grays, and I don't really necessarily enjoy wearing color. And she was like, fine, I'll go and check for you what I can find, basically. They came back with the first round, which I absolutely loved, but it wasn't something that I could wear on a daily basis. It was something that really was very, very special. And it was something that I needed to take care of quite a lot. And it just like wasn't really my thing. And I was like, you know what, like it's not really my thing. And I asked for them to try again. Maybe they can find something a bit more relevant for me. So she came back with 2 more options. The first option I absolutely loved as well, but it wasn't really my thing. It wasn't really my style. I wanted something very specific, which was the second option. The only thing with the second option, which is the option that I went for, was the color was not the color that I initially asked for, because I initially asked for neutrals, and the color was not neutral. Having said that, after looking at the bag, from the second I saw the leather, like I peeked through the box, I knew I wanted this bag, because contrary to like the rest of the world, I think that the color of this bag is quite neutral because it goes with everything. For me, the definition of neutrality is being able to be worn with everything, and if you throw it on with any outfit, it just goes. Not any outfit, mind you, any outfit that's in my closet. And knowing that I wear lots of blacks, lots of whites, and lots of grays, technically any color fits, but it has to be like a muted color, which this color is. So I am gonna stop talking and I'm gonna show you what I mean. So this is the box it came in, and I think by the size of the box, you should be able to tell what model it is. It's a Constance. I actually cannot believe that I'm doing this, because I have been dreaming about this moment for a very, very long time. So this is the dust bag, and obviously the bag was quite covered on the inside, so I also had to remove the covers from the inside. So you're gonna see it as is right now. Oh, are you ready? Are you ready? Because I am not ready. I wasn't ready, actually. I'm gonna let you peek like she let me peek. This is the color. How gorgeous is the color? I'm absolutely obsessed. And this is what I mean by like a neutral color. Like, yes, it is a green technically, but it's like a dark green. And I think it's a color that goes with everything. Like even with what I'm wearing right now, the color goes. How gorgeous is this beauty? It is an absolute dream to own this. So just to recap the specifications, this is a size 24 and Epsom leather, and I'm absolutely obsessed. For Constance's, I usually prefer Epsom. I also love the box leather, but I think Epsom is just so durable. It's not easily scratchable. What I love about this bag is, as I mentioned, it's pretty neutral. So as you can see, in terms of the colors, even with what I'm wearing, even though like my top has a lot of colors in it, it kind of like still goes, because it is a muted green and it's not like a light green or like a light yellow, if you know what I mean. Although I'd love to have more like colorful bags in my collection, because it is it is something that I need to get out of. Like wearing neutrals and like muted colors is something that I want to actively get out of and just be a bit more adventurous. But for a classic piece like this, I thought this was absolutely perfect. It's going to fit perfectly within my collection, specifically because I don't have a lot of bags with this color. Like the only bag that I have that's not black is technically burgundy, and in my opinion this is like this is technically a burgundy but in green, you know what I mean? So that was it for my unboxing. I am beyond happy with everything that I got. I just can't believe that I got this lucky. Honestly, I think everything at Hermès is just worth it because it is one of the rare brands these days which has really maintained their quality, has really maintained their values, and just honestly, yeah, my love for this brand is everlasting. I just can't, yeah. Enough said. So let me know what you think of this unboxing. I also would love to know what's on your wish list, because I have been working on my own wish list and I just love to like get more ideas and like see what people are into, see what people like, what people don't like, etc, etc. I am gonna go put this bag on my little bag shelf and I already cannot wait for my next trip to Paris. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you for the next one. Bye.